Konnichiwa. My name is Rohit Shirprasad and I'm the founder of RSP in Japan. Well, I have been making videos to educate you guys about the processes and information regarding Japan. So, today's video is going to be all about scholarships. What are the different types of scholarships? What are the scholarships that you can apply from India if you're in Japan? What are the scholarships that you can apply for? So, watch the video till the end to understand how many scholarships are there. Well, I will be covering the main scholarships. And before that, lighting, don't worry. There you go. So guys, as I told you, we are going to talk about the scholarships here in Japan. If you're applying from your country, or maybe what are the categories that they are divided into. So without any delay, let's get into it. Well, scholarships in Japan are classified into two main categories. The first one is going to be the government funded scholarships. Then there are privately funded scholarships. These government funded scholarships are the ones that are provided by the government of Japan. It can be the whole country's government or prefectural government. Then we have privately funded scholarships where the organizations or industries are funding in order to support the students to pursue their research or education. Then let's talk further about these government scholarships. Government scholarships are classified into Japanese government scholarships or local government scholarships. Now, this means that Japanese government scholarship is the one where the whole country, the government of Japan, is sponsoring you. Then local government scholarship is the one where the prefectural government or the local government is sponsoring your studies. Then let's get deeper into this Japanese government scholarship. Well, Japanese government scholarship, the most famous one is the MEXT scholarship. This scholarship is provided by the Ministry of Education, Sports, Culture, Science and Technology of Japan. Now, this is the most popular scholarship because whenever you search about scholarships in Japan, this is the one that's gonna pop up. It's funded by the government of Japan. They pay everything for you. Once you come to Japan, all the living expenses and things like that. Before you come to Japan, you get a ticket to come to Japan and you also get a return ticket. If you want to know everything about MEXT scholarship, I am putting the link in the description below. It's a live interview where I had personally interviewed a MEXT scholar. So please watch it to understand everything you need to know. Now this MEXT scholarship, there are two ways to get it. The first way is going to be the embassy recommendation. Embassy recommendation, as the name suggests, is the one where the embassy will suggest you or recommend you to the university. And one is university recommended scholarship. Let's get into the privately funded scholarships. Well, privately funded scholarships, a few examples would be JASO. Well, JASO is another private organization that supports the research and education of foreign students. Process for getting the JASO scholarship is that you can give an exam called EJU, Exam of Japanese University, and score good and you can get this scholarship. Not only that, if you clear this exam, you can actually be eligible to apply for many universities. Now, this exam is more like TOEFL or IELTS. If you think that you are at low levels of Japanese, you might not be able to get through with this exam because this exam tests whether you are understanding the lectures or not. If you have ever given TOEFL or IELTS, you will find the similarities between the questions that are asked. Then there are other scholarships. These other scholarships are listed under the university's webpage. You can find them. There are a lot of scholarships when it comes to Japan. Every university has their own scholarships. Sometimes the universities themselves have their own scholarship, and sometimes many organizations come to these universities to give scholarships. So these are the scholarships you are applicable for once you get admissions in those universities. Then let's talk about the scholarships that you will be applicable for. In this case, again, there are going to be two categories. The first one is going to be when you are applying from your home country, which means if you're in India, Sri Lanka, maybe Nepal, America, or wherever you are all over the world, you can apply for this scholarship from your home country. The first one that you can apply for is going to be the MEXT scholarship. As I told you before, MEXT scholarship is divided into the embassy recommendation and university recommendation. You will be applicable to apply for embassy recommendation only if you are applying from your home country, which means that you have to go to the embassy and ask them for the procedures, or check the web page of the embassy to get updated regarding the news of the MEXT scholarship. Well, again, I'll mention it. There is a detailed interview. The link is in the description below. You can watch it. The next one is going to be the JASO scholarship. If EJU, examination of Japanese university, is being held in your country, you can go give that exam, score good, and then you can apply for the scholarship. Again, there are some scholarships that you will be applicable for, but for that you need the admission letter from the universities. So that is going to be another one that is not going to be mentioned here. You need to get an admission letter from the university, and then you will go to the web page of the university, find the scholarships, and you are applicable for all of them. Sometimes these scholarships have limitations, like you have to be in Japan to apply for the scholarship, but you can check those. Then there are scholarships that you can apply from Japan. Let's just say you are in Japan, you are maybe working or maybe studying in some school, and you got an admission or are planning to get admission. Now you can apply for some scholarships too. Once you are here in Japan, you can apply for MEXT again. Now here what you are going for is going to be the university recommendation. In my university, the general procedure is going to be, once you get admitted, you can apply for this university recommended MEXT scholarship through your university. You will go to the admission office and ask them how the procedure is, and they will tell you you can apply after that, which means the university will recommend you. The second one is again going to be JASO, and you have to give EJU again. See, EJU is one of those exams which is going to open a lot of doors for you, like scholarships or getting admissions, and it also certifies your Japanese language skill. So if you are planning to come to Japan and you're not aware of what to do, well, you can give JLPT, give AJU, and just keep it. Then there are going to be other scholarships, and these other scholarships that you can apply, you need the admission letter. Once you have the admission letter of the university in your hand, you can apply for dozens of scholarships. So these are the types of scholarships in Japan, and I have told you the scholarships that you can apply for if you're in Japan or maybe in your home country. I hope that you liked the video. If you know about any other scholarship, or if you want to know about any other scholarship, comment down below, and if you liked the video, please click the like button. Thank you. If you have not subscribed already, kar lena.